Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Coca-Cola Coliseum for some more Toronto Marlies hockey action. Welcome into Game 5 of the season. The Marlies and the Syracuse Crunch first meeting this year. It'll be an alternate affair. Max Legacy between the pipes for the Syracuse Crunch. In between the pipes for the Toronto Marlies will be Ryan Schroeder. Yeah, and we're ready to get going here. Just want to give the younger goaltender a chance here for the Toronto Marlies this afternoon. Some new names in the lineup. Some changes done in the lineup. Here's the opening face-off. Drawing back, you can see the Maple Leaf logo at center ice. We are not at Scotiabank, we're at Coca-Cola. A special series. The Marlies in Maple Leaf Marley alternate jerseys. As here's Mete with a shot on top of leg. Simmons, back to Gaudette. To Mete. Back over to Dahlstrom. In shoots, and that goes off a leg and wide. Steves battles in behind the goal for Toronto. And he'll try to drop that off. He does for Gaudette. Gaudette looks back for some help in the corner again. Smith to Hudon. Here's Charles Hudon being chased. Alex Steves after the puck. He's to it first. To the backhand. He scores! Alex Steves! That's his first of the season on a beautiful backhand. And it's 1-0 Marlies. So it is 1-0 Toronto. Alex Steves with his first of the year. Yeah, and this is exactly what you want to see from the Toronto Marlies. You want to get off to a fast start. That's the way to do it. And Toronto Marlies, if you watched the other night's game, is here's a stop by Schroeder. And the Toronto Marlies went 2 for 2 on the power play, starting the first game 0 for 2. So their power play starting to heat up a little bit too. Face off to the right side of the goal. One back controlled by the Crunch. Radish has it here in the corner. And a tripping penalty coming to the Marlies. The Syracuse Crunch to the power play. So the face-off will come here to the right side of the Marley goal. Here's the draw. And it's one back and controlled by the Crunch on the right side. Sampe to Clayson. Won't get that to the goal. Victor Mete giving them some trouble. And here comes Mete. Has help with him. That's played ahead for Joe Blandisi. Blandisi tries to tuck that. Not much room there. Sampe. Here's Blandisi. Centered back. Another bad pass, and out it comes. Mete after the puck. Victor Mete, and it's played up for Smith. On the wing, taken by Manel, and he's taken down. No call. Blandisi for Toronto. He has Mete with him. Centers it across, and it hits his stick. Toronto gets it back. Shaw in front of the goal. He can't settle it down. It's out again. Blandisi for the Marlies. A little bit of trouble holding on to that puck. The Crunch 0 for 1 on the power play. Marlies plan a clear, and they do get it out to center. Steves out of the penalty box. Here's the opening goal of the game for the Marlies. Here's Clayson back ahead for Ellie. At center, in come the Crunch on the wing. Looking center, Smith! Stopped by Schroeder. Down on top of that. Manel tries to poke it out. Sampe in, he stopped. Loose, he stopped again. Centered back in front, a third try, and that's knocked away. Ryan Schroeder sharp early on as here comes Steves for the Marlies. Already won this afternoon. He flips it in deep. Chases after it. No help there. Marlies. Here's Clifford. Stolen by Steves. Keeps it in for Fraser Minton. Minton back. Centered in front. That missed Steves. Manel. Here's Mete. And it's right on. Steves in the corner. Looks back in front. He scores! Alex Steves with his second of the first period. And it's 2-0 Marlies. So good chances both ways, but Toronto with the 2-0 lead on the Syracuse Crunch. Face off back to center. Here it comes, and it's one back controlled by the Crunch. Radish through center. He has help one of them on the wing. Lipinov as Anderson had it back. Now he'll play that further. No Hoffenmeyer. He has Anderson with him. He tried to settle that puck down. Clifford in the rush. He'll center in front. Anderson now Minton to the goal. Fans on it, and it's tipped wide through the crease. Thrown back of the net in behind. Minton tries to center. Still has help, and he'll get it back off the boards for Noah Hoffenmeyer. Steps in and shoots. He scores! Noah Hoffenmeyer has his first of the year, and it's 3-0 in the first. Front of Marlies having a lot of fun in their alternates this afternoon. First time they're wearing the alternate jerseys this year, and it's working well for them right now. 3-0 in the first. Draw one back, Hallwell. Far pass ahead. Here's Clayson with the puck. He'll play that to Langan. Back over the top of the boards and out. Hallwell will spin at center now. Get it in for Toronto. He'll drop that back for McKenna. Looks in front. They score! 4-0. It's Semyonov. What a first period for the Toronto Marlies. 4 goals here in the first for a 4-0 lead. Well, they won their last game 4-0 over the Griffins. Shutout before that against the Griffins. 1-0 in a shootout. So 2 straight shutouts. Here's McKenna. Plays that off the boards and down the ice. Race to it. Semyonov. It's icing. 3:25 to go in the period. 4-0 Marlies. As here comes the draw to the right side of the Marley goal. Ready again. And the crunch win it back. Radish fires. It's up and over the goal. Hallwell clears, and that does get out. Place it. Here's Radish. He'll look to center. Over to Dumont on the right side. Marlies getting back in position. Here's a shot to the net, and Schroeder gets that right in the glove. Get it back again, and Hallwell can't clear. Now Chizowski turns it over. Forche kept in. A shot. Stopped by Schroeder, and it goes up and over, but not out of play as here comes Chizowski. Marlies ahead. Ryan Chizowski winding up. He'll wait. Won't get a shot to the net there. 6 seconds to go in the period. Here's Clayson again. Being chased. The Marlies will bring a 4-0 lead into the locker room through 1 against the Syracuse Crunch. Shot to goal that period. 7 for the Crunch with none. 6 for the Marlies with 4. Hitter 3-2 Crunch. Faceouts 5-3 Crunch. Power play Syracuse 0 for 1. Toronto has an ad 1. 4-0 Marlies through 20. Welcome into the second period here tonight. From Coca-Cola Coliseum, the Marlies and the Syracuse Crunch. 4-0 through 1. Draw one back, controlled by Radish. He'll center that ahead for Charles Udon. Hit on the wing by Mete. Here's Simmons. He'll play that back around. Cadet for Dahlstrom. And here come the Marlies. Carl Dahlstrom needs some help. He'll find it in Mete with a shot, and it goes wide. Off a leg in front now. Cadet back. Simmons right on. That's off the shoulder of the netminder. Drop back to the point, and now it comes back down the ice. Schroeder won't have to play that. Dahlstrom has it for the Marlies. In behind his net now, plays that off the board ahead for Mete. For Cadet, and he'll just flip it in the Syracuse zone in deep. Crunch down 4-0. Here's Simmons in behind the goal. Looking in front. That pass for Cadet. He'll drop it back for Dahlstrom and shoots off the glove. Stays in play. Steve's after it. He has 2 goals tonight. And his opener is taken down there as a penalty. Syracuse Crunch will go to their second power play of the night. 0 for 1. Here's the draw. Ready again. One back, and Day looks for a shot, won't get one. Poked out by Shaw. He'll race after it, and he's to it first. Shaw, short-handed! And Legacy has that. Tried to open him up, nothing was there, and he keeps it out. Keeping it 4-0. Face-off will come here to the left side of the Syracuse net. And it is one back by the Crunch. Paddled in the corner, big hit. Shaw tries to drop it off. Blandisi gets it back. Here's Dahlstrom with a shot that's off a leg, kept in by the Marlies. Shaw gets to it first, back in behind. He'll look and center that. Blandisi and Legacy a good poke check. And the Crunch get it back. Hudon for Forche. Back for Langan to the net. And that one off a body in front. Marlies will try to clear, not out. Radish in, shoots. That's off a leg. Blandisi back to it again, and he clears it down the ice, and the Syracuse Crunch will be 0 for 2 on the power play. Day turns it over. Shaw gets it back for the Marlies. He'll drop that back for some help. He'll go all the way back down the Marley ice. Schroeder plays that off the boards ahead. Blandisi. Cadet. Here's Shaw again for Toronto. Fires it down into the Syracuse zone. Cadet. Drop back. Here's a Steve shot, and it redirects. Just off the tip of the pad and out. Hudon. Here come the Crunch. Chad Chris trying to get back and defend. Step to the net. Here's a shot kicked away. Rebound. They tuck down, and Schroeder has a move. And he holds on for the Marlies just past the halfway mark with a 4-0 lead. So here we go. Face-off coming. One back, controlled by Green. To Walcott. Right on. That stop by Schroeder got a piece. Marlies standing around. Here's Gaudette. Sampe in. Shoots the top of the leg. Kept in. Sampe blocked. Again, the crunch. Battle for it. Toronto can't get out of the zone. Pass in front to Mott. Great save again. It came free. There's Gaudette for Toronto. And just gets it ahead for Simmons and out. Big hit. Now Gaudette stepped into the rush. He has help with him. And he turns it over at center ice. Sampe. They get it back again. Here's DeMont. Mete took him down. Chris plays that back across to Simmons, and he'll fire it back into the far corner. Minton for Toronto. 5.5 to go in the middle period. That's played ahead for Alex Steeves. He already has 2 tonight. Here's Steeves with a jangle, and he goes to the backhand. 2 and tight, a stop there. Looking for a hat trick. Marlies are going to get a power play. Or no, they're actually going to get a penalty. My bad. It's touched up here. It'll be a 5-minute minor against the Toronto Marlies. Syracuse Crunch will go to a large power play. The roll for 2. Face-off left side of the Marley goal. 3:56 to go in the period. 4-0. Draw one back. Here's Mete. He'll clear. It's off his stick. Kept inside. There's Anderson. Trying to get back again. Ellie looks center. Smith. And it's stopped by Schroeder. Aim free again. Manel pokes it out. Here's a chance the other way. Short-handed. Step to the net. That one easily fought off the shoulder. Now Smith has it back. Here come the Crunch. 2.5 to go in the power play. Rushing through center, in over the line to the net. The shot blocked. There's Manel, and he clears it. It's just out of the zone. Place it in the Crunch. Will regroup at center. Here's Syracuse in their own zone, being chased for the puck. Ellie, Mete has to get back. Here's Brendan Manel now. Crunch in, looking, shooting. That's the net, and Schroeder easily has it. Played down. Not out. Sampe to the net. He'll center for DeMont. That's kicked out, and Schroeder has that. Holding on for the Marlies. Minute 46 to go in the second period. 4-0 Toronto. In the 5th game of the season for the Toronto Marlies. One back controlled by Radish, and that's right on. Hallwell clears it off his stick and not out. Kept in. Wagon stopped. Schroeder back. Dahlstrom's there, and he clears out to center. Took a bounce. Blandisi was after the puck, couldn't settle it down. Hudon along the boards. Drop back for Lagan, and it's off his stick. Radish kicked away. Blandisi's there, and again clears to center. Good goaltending from the Marlies the last 3 games played. Here comes Langan again to Forte. It's blocked. Let's get back to the net. Seconds running down here in the period. Crunch having him behind the net. Centered out front for Day, and that's on. And kicked away by the toe. They get it back, and they score! It's a power play goal, and Syracuse won't go without a goal tonight. It's 4-1. Tristan Langan breaks the shutout with just 6 seconds to go in the period. On the power play. 4-1 Marlies. Face-off will come back to center ice. Syracuse breaking the shutout. Here's the draw. One back controlled here by Day. Stolen by the Marlies. Here's Semyonov with 2 seconds. And a great poke check by the netminder Legacy. And that'll do it for 2. Marlies 4 and the Crunch 1 in the first alternate night this year. Shots on goal in the hockey game are 18-13 for the Crunch. It's 4-1 Toronto. Hits 8-7 Crunch. Faceoffs 11-4. Syracuse 1 for 3 on the power play. Toronto hasn't had one. 4-1 Toronto after 2. Welcome into the third period. Syracuse Crunch have some work to do, down by 3. Getting a goal late in the second to get into the game as they're still on the power play to start the third. In they come with a chance on the right wing. Smith in front. They score! It's Remy Ellie, and Syracuse has cut the lead in half early here in the third period. It's another power play goal just 18 seconds into the third, and it's now a 2-goal game. That's all you got to do if you're the Syracuse Crunch. The Marlies turn over the puck, and they get caught, unfortunately, because of it. Their penalty kill drops for 18 out of 22 now. Well, it's a game that's definitely become interesting, and this is not what you want to see from the Marlies to start the third period. Still short for 47 seconds. 2 power play goals for the Crunch now in the game. Draw one back. Here's Manel. He'll fire it into the Syracuse zone. It goes wide of the net. In deep, there's Clayson. He's taken down. Shot. Fought off. Blandisi. It bounces around his stick, and the Crunch will get it out to center. Here comes Syracuse. Step to the net. Seconds running down on the power play. Fanned on. Schroeder plays it out. Marlies do clear. Here's Ryan Chizowski after the puck. He'll poke it on further from Radish. Now took him down, and that's going to be another penalty against the Marlies. Radish to Smith. He'll center that to Dumont. In come the Crunch. A step to the net. Pumped off. Toronto touches up. Penalty coming against the Marlies. 4-2 on the Crunch with 16:51 left to go. Penalty kill tonight, 60% for Toronto. Not the best. Here's the draw. One back, and there's Dahlstrom. Fans on the clear. Semyonov not out. Clayson for Hudon. That's kicked away. Rebound. That's stopped again. Schroeder with two big saves. And the Marlies fan, but they do get it out to center ice. Supek. Clayson. Here's Hudon back in. Robertson standing around. That shot fought off. Picked up again by the Marlies. A minute to go in the power play. Turned over in front, and they hit the post. Dahlstrom fans on a clear. It's back into the Marley corner. They're having trouble getting it out of the zone. In from behind. Drop pass. Clayson in. Shoots. Stopped by Schroeder. He down on that. Another. That's fired wide. Great pressure here by Syracuse. Clayson along the board. Centers that. Robertson in the way. He'll fire it. It's knocked down. That's center. Power play done. Marlies kill it off. Now it's stolen. Here's Dahlstrom to the net. He scores! On the backhand, what a beauty for Carl Dahlstrom. And it's 5-2. So the Marlies get some big insurance here in the third period to go back up by 3. As the power play came to an end, Syracuse pressed, but could not get it in the back of the net. Here's Clayson, turned it over, and here's Fraser Minton on a break. Minton scores! Fraser Minton! He goes back-to-back. That's his 10th of the season. And it is now 6-2. Fraser Minton with a beauty. And Toronto is now up by 4. This is a team that wants to win, and this afternoon, a huge game for them. Here, they've looked amazing tonight. Here's Clayson. That's center. Plays that back to Fortier on the wing. Take it down. The Marlies get the puck again. Here comes Shaw. Shot through center. He'll drop that back for Minton again and try to make its way to the net. Radish kept in by Shaw. Centered it in front. That pass, a bad one, and a breakaway. Here's Suppe in on Schroeder. Stopped by Schroeder. Knocked down by the Marley netminder. Now Fraser Minton off to the races again. Minton to the net, and he didn't get much on that. Drop back pass, and there's Manel stepping in. Toronto battling here. Fortier picked up by the Crunch again, just halfway through the third. To the net, that shot fought off by Schroeder. It came free. Smith, that's blocked. Marlies fan on the clear again, and it's played free for Fortier. He'll battle to the corner. Crunch get it again. And here in from behind the net. Centering pass. Back for Clayson. Clayson in to the goal. He's stopped by Schroeder. Not much there for the taking. Marlies fan on the clear. Schroeder had to be ready again. Put ahead for Kyle Clifford 7 minutes ago. Marlies fired into the Crunch zone. Shaw battles for it. Here's Radish, and he's taken down hard. Cadet from behind. Centered in front. No one there. Only Crunch players, and Smith has a step for the Crunch. Chris turns it over. Shaw gets it back. He'll play that down the ice, and that will go for icing against the Marlies with just under 5 left to go. A 6-2 lead for Toronto. Marlies winning last game 4-0 here at home. They come out tonight with a huge performance. 6 goals scored. What a win this is going to be tonight for the Marlies. Back in Syracuse tomorrow. Radish, here's Clayson to Ellie. Back for Hudon, and that's knocked aside by Schroeder. Kept in, Smith again. Back to the point for Radish. They recycle. In with a shot, knocked away. Loose in front, and Schroeder gets that through the paint. And now it's played back. Chris not out. Hudon, that's blocked. Cadet won't get to it. Crunch again, have it. Center! And here in front, Ellie. That would have been nice for the Crunch. They get it again with Ellie. He'll look back to the point for Walcott. Time running out. Here's Smith, and it's right on and knocked away again by Schroeder. Hit the blocker's side. They get it again to the goal. That's easily shrugged off. Cruncher putting the puck to the net. Marlies, all they can do is get it out. Here comes Alex Steves. He has Chris with him. Back to Steves. Scores! Alex Steves hat trick. Maybe not deserved, but that was a beautiful finish. And it's 7-2. Crunch pound away at the net. They can't get anything to go. Marlies take off on a 2-0 and put it home. Alex Steves, his first goal of the season was tonight. He scored all three tonight for a hat trick. Oh, this is what you want to see from this Toronto Marlies lineup. This is a team that wants to win. This is a team that looks desperate. And when you play desperate, you're going to score goals, and the Marlies have done that tonight. Here's Ellie on the right side, plays that to Hudon, and it's fought off by Schroeder. Mete back. Ryan Chizowski, time running out here in the third period. Chizowski bumped off the puck. He'll get back to it here in the corner. Quason. McKenna setting up that one. Good pass, but Radish, great stick in the way for Syracuse. Ellie taken down. The Marlies battle for it. That's Mete after the puck. Seconds running down here in Coca-Cola Coliseum. McKenna back to defend. Crunch have it here in the corner of the zone. Marlies to get free. Here's Ryan Chizowski. Gets by a step. 14 seconds left. Chizowski for Semyonov. In shoot. It's fought up there. Gets it back to the point. That centering pass all the way back down the ice. And that should do it. Toronto Marlies will win this one over the Syracuse Crunch. 7-2. Their first alternate night game this year. And it was huge. Oh, the Crunch will look for revenge tomorrow night in Syracuse. The Toronto Marlies take this one of a final score 7-2.